Thanks for staying with us here on JoyNews Prime. Time now for the latest in the world of showbiz, and IB is here. Ibrahim bin Baako is here with the latest. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm fine. So what's up? I love showbiz on Mondays because we get to know what happened on the weekend.
Over the weekend.
Yeah.
So yesterday was World Theatre Day.
Yeah.
I know you've had interest in acting, or you've.
Well, I used to do stage plays.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where, back in school? Boy.
Yeah, in school, I did a bit in school, not in high school though,
okay.
A bit of primary, and then when I was a teenager in church, we used to act musical plays when I was in the Catholic Church, so Music Theatre International. The last one I did, I was the lead character in that, a stage play that put together all the fairy tales. Happily Never After, I think it's
Happily Ever After.
Ever After.
Happily Ever After.
So I was the baker who went into the woods to look for. I'm sure my people who are watching will know.
Okay, well, think about this. When we come back, you tell me, what does the World Theatre Day mean to you?
Okay.
Think about it. But yesterday at the Independence Square, Lateef Abubakar, who's a playwright, actually staged a star-studded 10-minute theatrical play to sell Ghana. And the title was Woman, or Man Ya Woman. All in the vein of making sure that we promote Ghana to the global, and also we all put our might together to make sure that Ghana, our country, stands as we want it to stand. Well, this is a report from that theatrical play.
Hope that we shall lift the faces of our cultural centers.
As part of celebrating the World Theatre Day, playwright Lateef Abubakar staged a star-studded 10-minute theatrical play titled Oman Ya Woman at the Independence Square.
Are you serious? Oh, you ready? Hey!
Oh yes!
What actually could have inspired Lateef Abubakar to stage the play at this monumental place?
There is something that will spark you to do something, and it was a motivation from one of my diplomat friends who sent me a message on Tuesday dawn around 5:30 a.m. as I finished praying, and he asked, Lateef, 27th March is World Theatre Day. What are you guys doing? And I was like, it took me 2 hours to respond. Simple reason. We always celebrate World Theatre Day with an artwork or a message, and then we'll post on social media. That is it. There's no activity that goes on. But yet we blame ourselves and we blame everybody, including government, that theatre actually is not being looked at. Very low investment. The question is, what are we doing ourselves? Then we must always spark a conversation within the media with something unique and innovative for people to see the essence and importance of theatre. So after asking that question, I felt like, whoa, no, I can't do the usual thing. So after 2 hours, I sent him a message that, look, we are planning something. I'll update him by Wednesday. Then it just came to me that, why don't I bring all these theatre practitioners in Ghana? So we come together and send a message across border to create a conversation.
The Spanish ambassador, His Excellency Javier Gutierrez, who was there to witness the 10-minute play, said he loved how the Ghanaian culture was portrayed in the play.
I really enjoyed it. It was amazing because it was a display of all the different cultural manifestations of Ghanaian culture. There was music, there was dance, and there was theater. And I particularly liked the message. We need to support theater.
How did the cast see the play?
The message was clear. For me, what made me get interested was the message behind it. And generally, as a country, I think when it comes to the creatives, creative and the arts in general, I think we are a bit lacking. So something like this that clearly puts out the message that we ought to be up and doing as far as the arts is concerned. I think we all ought to want to be a part of it.
Very excited, so to speak.
What did you pick out of this? What lessons did you pick out of this?
Because I know why we did it. I would just say that we just tickling the absence of theater as at now.
I think it just raised my adrenaline. Yeah, seriously, because I haven't been on stage for a long while, a very long while, and this was like, wow, this is it.
beautiful. I mean, the commitment from all my colleagues as well was really amazing. I would say even overwhelming. I'm sure that a lot more actors and actresses would have loved to do this for the short period that we had to do all that. But I think that is the love that we have for the theatre, and I think coming together to do this, it was exciting.
The people together can never be defeated. The people together can never be defeated.
I love this. You know why? Because of the older people who were put in this, theater. I mean, over the weekend there was a conversation about casting old people in our movies and why we make the younger people look old. Now, seeing Fred Amugi and all of them back on the stage is very refreshing.
Stella Abdul,
Edina,
yes, all of them.
Edina, she's been away for a long time.
Yeah, she was good. She was good. So I asked you, have you finally thought of an answer what the World Theatre Day actually means to you, since you've been on stage before?
Truth be told, I didn't know there was a day set aside to celebrate theatre. I didn't know.
Well, it's on the 27th of March every year. Well,
I'll look for it.
So I spoke to most of them, but to Fifi Coleman, Echo Blangsing, and George Quay, who is the host of Showbiz A to Z, to them, it means celebrating that day. It means giving an environment or a community a different feel of what happens. But to Fifi Coleman, he believes that it is a tool for disseminating information. Well, this is what they said when I spoke with them.
It means that it's not dead. It means that theatre is still the tool for dissemination of the information that we want to do, for propagating development, for sharing to the masses the messages the best way they can understand it. People can understand it when they watch it in the form that we do it, and just sending them, emails and all of those stuff. So it means a lot to me that we still recognize that theatre is still the tool, is still the power that carries all these things to the masses.
It means a lot. Today is a festival. Today is a remembrance of what we have toiled for. It's a remembrance of what we have learned. It's a remembrance of what we do, the discipline that we go through. So today we remember that in the world there is a profession that is on that apogee that really lends, hope to people. Different people may want to be in the theater. There are budding actors and actresses, or interested actors and actresses who are out there.
IB, thank you very much for bringing us the latest in showbiz. But that's how we end JoyNews Prime. Many thanks for your company. Please log on to myjohnline.com. You find more stories there. Up next is Prime Business with Charles Aite. Stay with us.